Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 31 of What If Naruto Was Natsuki. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out Uchiha Naruto, the Sage on my second channel. Also, I post a new episode of What If Naruto Got a New Bloodline, so switch across and enjoy those. And recently on this channel, I just posted What If Naruto Went Back in Time, so go ahead and enjoy that. And if you guys, this is the first time you're hearing of my second channel, Anime King 2, I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description for you guys to switch across and enjoy. And you can enjoy all the lovely what ifs over there. So if this is your first time hearing my voice on this channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family and be a part of the channel. And thank you all for your support and help. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, the last time we left off, Naruto met the weird entity, as it was known as a person called King, the other Otsutsuki that everyone was worried about, who everyone thought wasn't dead. But right now, Naruto was enjoying things, because he had Imar, he had Samantha, and even Amara is kind of warming up to him, so he doesn't want to screw anything up and stop his chances of going back to Earth, of them trying to kill him. So yeah, the last where we left off, Naruto became friends with Samantha, and we had some time skip as Naruto was training the weaker Otsutsukis for them to become stronger, where he found out that they had flawless chakra control. So yeah, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across and enjoy the rest of the episodes for yourself on the playlist. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. We start this new episode today with a time skip. 3 years. As Naruto was currently sitting on the same mountain that he always sit on. Things have really changed over the past 3 years. As Imar told him, that time here is different from Earth. So if it is 3 years up here, at Earth it is probably a couple of weeks or months. And Naruto was happy for that, seeing that he wouldn't be far from his friends too long if he was to spend a longer time up here. But through the 3 years, Naruto thought less and less about Earth as he is getting to like up here. His appearance has also changed. His hair has grown out and is completely white. His skin looks exactly like theirs now. And he's gotten taller as he now looks exactly like an Otsutsuki, no longer like he's from Earth. Only thing difference is when he uses powers. Naruto has also been training, as Momoshiki caught one of Naruto's training session one day, and he's getting angry and jealous, seeing that Naruto's power has already passed his own, knowing that now in a battle, he cannot defeat Naruto. He has also went and talked to Raphael, telling Raphael about Naruto, as Raphael found this surprising, even though him and Momoshiki are allies, they weren't back then. But for him to come to him with a problem, Raphael was very intrigued, as Raphael also stopped by and spied on one of Naruto's training sessions, as he felt Naruto's alarming rate of growth. In the past 3 years, Naruto has gotten stronger, and Raphael needs to keep an eye on him. He cannot just allow Naruto to get that strong. What if Naruto rebels and wants to go back to Earth? And when they tried to stop him, they found out that he's too much for them to stop. So they had to keep an eye on him. Right now Naruto's currently lying on the cliff as he was looking down. He then lay on his back as he looked up in the air, as he saw a shadow came over him. As he opened back his eyes to see Samantha, he smiled and she smiled also. "Hey, what's up Naruto?" she said, sitting down next to him. "Nothing much," said Naruto, as he looked at her. "What's going on with you?" "Well, I have something for you," she said. "What is that?" Naruto asked, as she brought out a box, as it had some weird writing and some drawings all over it. "What is this?" asked Naruto. "Well, This is a... Well, just open it, she said, giving it to him. As Naruto opened it, as he saw a fruit sliced up in different pieces. What is it? Naruto asks. Well, since you're going to be living here, and you are fully a part of the Otsutsukis now, even your hair, your skin tone, everything has changed about you since you first arrived, when you were a weak human. Naruto chuckled a bit. I guess you're right, I have really changed a lot. So what exactly is this? Well, humans don't have a long lifespan. So if you eat this, you will become immortal. Immortal? Said Naruto. Really immortal? Like can't die? Well, the effects will wear off after a long time. But you will just have to eat it again. And your lifespan won't end like a normal human. But if you keep on eating it, you can survive forever, she said with a big smile. As Naruto looked at her, as he smiled also. And you're giving this to me? He asked. Yeah, well, she said, starting to blush. I don't want to see you die of old age. Oh, I guess you must really like me. What? She said, as she took a step back. Wait, I didn't mean it that way. Or do you? Naruto asked, as a smirk came on his face, seeing her all flustered. Hey, Samantha, he said, walking up close to her, as she started to step back, until she stopped right in front of the boulder and there was nowhere for her to go. Naruto placed his two arms on the rock as he looked at her, directly in the eyes. You know, over these years, I have seen you. We have gotten really close, well, so close, to the fact that I wonder if you like me, well, that way. I don't know what you're talking about, Naruto, she said, as her face was completely red. Come on, just tell me the truth, he said, as she let out a sigh. Fine, when you first got here, I hated you. But now that I've gotten to know you, and we have really bonded, I must say, I've kind of been having feelings for you. Naruto then did something that surprised her, as he smashed his lips against hers, surprising her. She never thought that he would just kiss her out of the blue like that. As she closed her eyes, as the both of them embraced in the kiss, they then broke it after a minute. What was that for? She asked. Well, I have started to have feelings for you as well, and since all of my training has been going well, my team has become very strong. Even I myself have become very strong. There is no point of me hiding my true feelings towards you. So, you really like me, huh? She said. Well, I guess there is no point of hiding it, as she wrapped her arms around him and pulled him in close, as the both of them started to make out like crazy. After a long time of making out, the both of them lie there as the sun was going down. As the both of them looked at the sun, well, this is a beautiful sight. Naruto, she said. Yeah, what is it? Now that you're here, could you stay here forever? What do you mean? He asked. Well, I know that you're from Earth, and I know that a small piece of you probably wants to go back to Earth and be with your friends and all. But is your feeling strong enough to be with me? To stay here? To make you stay here with me forever? She asked as her eyes sparkled, hoping that he would pick her. Well, Samantha, to tell you the truth, when I just got here, the only thing I focused on for a couple of months was to try and find a way to get back home. Even when I faced off against Momoshiki, and when I used my Rinnegan to use that ability to call the stones from the sky, I was going to use the power to destroy everything and try to escape. What? She said, as she started to get nervous. But, he said, placed his hands on her hand. It's because of you, and even my team, and my friend Imar, but especially because of you, I have changed those thoughts, and now, the only thing I want to do is be with you. He said that smile on his face. As she felt her heart, it skipped a beat when he said that, as she began to kiss him again. A distance away, so I guess those two has finally seen their feelings, said Amara, as she was watching them from a distance. Yeah, they have, said Emar. Emar, did you have something to do with this? Asked Amara. Well, Emar said as he scratched the back of his head. I saw that she was kind of crushing on Naruto hard, and I saw that he had no clue about this. So, about 2 weeks ago, I kind of let it spill that she liked him. I guess he's finally acting on it. Well, you did a good thing, Emar, said Amara with a smile, as Emar smiled. And here is where the time skip fly. The time skip went off with Naruto having a peaceful life. His life was loving with Samantha. As he ate the fruit and everything was working out good, he kept on training and training the Otsutsukis. They were getting stronger and stronger by the day, as Naruto was also getting strong, to the point where his power is becoming to rival Raphael. But Naruto was hiding his true power. As years passed, Naruto ate the fruit so he was able to stay young and immortal. Naruto was training with his team, showing them a couple of finishing things because his training time with them is coming to an end. They have all gotten so strong and pushed themselves so hard. So there is nothing more that he can teach them. But he was proud of them. They were now powerful warriors. And with all of them, not even Momoshiki could take on two of them. The way they became strong, as Naruto was proud of his team. He was just loving life here now. He didn't even think about Earth anymore. That wasn't on his mind. Because he's been here for a long time now. Earth, he didn't remember anything about that. As Naruto was having practically the final training session with his team. Well, not really training, just sparring, to see how strong they have become. A distance away, Naruto was being watched by Momoshiki and Ishiki. I can see that he has become far stronger than me now, said Momoshiki. His power might even be stronger than Raphael. And this is a problem. If he wanted to, he could take over this place. Because none of us will be able to stop him. We have to form a plan. What is your plan, master? Asked Ishiki. Well, I have to make a plan with that damn Raphael, since he's the one. He didn't want to go through it in the first place, because we could have killed this bastard a long time ago. That power he has doesn't belong to him. I say we take it away, Momoshiki said that smile. But how? Even you said it, he has gotten far stronger than you. I know, but with me and Raphael, and some of my finest soldiers, and we are going to do something that breaks his will. As Momoshiki then saw Samantha, as she ran up to Naruto after the practice, and her. She is the one that we're going to use, and defeat him. How is that, sir? Asked Ishiki. Well, once he found out about her demise, he will be broken, and we can easily take him out after that. Now, let's go, Ishiki, said Momoshiki as they walked off. Momoshiki and Ishiki arrived at Raphael's place, as Raphael was currently sitting down in his throne. He was just looking out of space until Momoshiki burst in. Ishiki wasn't with him. What is it now, Momoshiki? He asked. Well, you see what you have done, right? And what is that? Asked Raphael. It's about Naruto. You see how powerful he has become. What do you mean? Asked Raphael. Right now, Raphael, I don't even think you can defeat him. Stop talking madness. Naruto cannot defeat me. I have felt his power and sensed his power all through these years, and he haven't gotten that strong. Well, Raphael, I must inform you, Naruto has seals on him. What? Yes, Naruto has power dampening seals on him. How do you know of this? Well, I was watching him train, and out of the outskirts, far out of the village, I followed him, and I saw him release the seals, and that power he used is far beyond Yearns and anyone else here. His power is far even beyond King's. What? He's stronger than King? This can't be possible, said Raphael. If that is true, he can destroy us all at any moment. But he wouldn't do that. Naruto has become one of my proud soldiers. What? Said Momoshiki. Yes, I am going to put Naruto in the ranks. He is going to become one of my soldiers and work for me. So, I love that his power is great, because he's gonna work under me. And then there will be no threat of him trying to overtake anything. Well, said Momoshiki with a smile, I have all the time I want, but you're gonna come to me soon. And why do you say that? Asked Raphael. Because soon you will realize that not even you will control him, and when you come and beg for my help, I will still give you, because it is for the safety of this world. And with that, we have another huge time skip. Far down, over 30 years, Naruto has been working for Raphael. He has stopped training his team because they have come strong enough so they can protect themselves. And Naruto is one, or the best, of Raphael's soldiers, the elite. Nothing, no one out there could defeat Naruto at this moment. Through the galaxies, and even on other planets, no one can rival him. And Raphael loved this. He had a soldier, Naruto, that even kept Momoshiki in line. Because Momoshiki knew if Raphael decided to set Naruto on him, Naruto could wipe out him and all of his soldiers, and he couldn't do nothing about it. Naruto is that strong. Naruto was called to Raphael's place, as Raphael had a mission for him to go wipe out and decimate a planet after collecting the fruit and bring back someone they want, something he had that they wanted. Naruto was going to Raphael's place as he was angry. Samantha said that she was sick. It has been 3 days now and she was sick, as Naruto prayed that nothing bad happened to her. And Raphael called him at the worst time because he was pissed. Naruto entered. What is it, Raphael? Well, good morning to you too, Naruto, said Raphael. But there is something I want you for. And what is that? Naruto asked. A mission. I want you to go take care of a planet for me and collect the fruit. And I also want you to bring back some— No! Naruto said, cutting him off. I am not going on any missions today. I am tired of all these missions. As Naruto turned his back, Where are you going, Naruto? Asked Raphael. I have something else to do. Naruto, I am the boss of you. You don't walk out on me. And I told you, I have something else to do. I said don't! Raphael then raised his hands. As Naruto was frozen, he used his power that he used when Naruto first came here. As he got up and walked towards Naruto. Listen to me, boy. I told you I am the boss of you. You don't talk to me this way. I am the one that sends you out and tell you what to do. You really believe that? Said Naruto. As he turned on his Rinnegan, Naruto shook off the freezing power. As Raphael stood shocked, as he couldn't believe what Naruto just did. How is this possible? Now you listen to me. I am tired of you bossing me around, and I said I have something to do. So don't bother me until I am ready to go on a mission, Naruto said as he walked out. Raphael backed back as he sat on his throne. He then called for one of his guards. Go and get Momoshiki immediately. 1 hour later, Raphael finished explaining the situation to Momoshiki as he told him all about Naruto. Naruto has become so strong that not even him can stop him anymore. Ah, said Momoshiki, I told you that this day will come and you will beg for my help. Now you know that we must work together to get rid of him and take these powers of his. I think we have to, said Raphael. When Naruto got home, he was surprised. Samantha was up, she wasn't in her bed when he went to check. As he checked the kitchen, she wasn't there. He looked around the house, she wasn't in the house. He then went outside to the garden. As he saw her, she was sitting down on a chair. As she had tears in her eyes, Naruto rushed to her. What's wrong? It's not tears of sadness, Naruto. It's joy. What is going on? He asked. I'm pregnant, she said with a smile. Naruto was shocked first, as he never thought about being a father. But when it came to his mind, he thought about it and having a family. So, how do you feel about this news? She asked him. It's wonderful, he said. Wait, we should get married. What are you talking about? She asked him. Well, said Naruto as he tried to explain married. I know what you're talking about, she said. We already are. What? We're married? What do you mean? Naruto asked. Well, you remember when we start dating that long time ago? And I told you that we had to go through a ceremony before we had sex. So, we married before we had sex? Naruto asked. Yes, exactly. Why do you think you met my family? Why do you think there was a party? Well, I guess married here is quite different from married at Earth. But I never know. So we were married for all this time? And I didn't even know. You're quite clueless sometimes, Naruto, she said with a smile as he smiled back and hugged her. Time went on as Naruto spent most of his time home taking care of her and making sure that she was safe while Momoshiki and Raphael were planning. The day of the baby's birth, Naruto was there with two other Otsutsukis as they were prepping her as she was giving birth. Naruto then heard the baby crying as he felt his heart just expanded to size. He had a beautiful baby boy. He's a father. As Naruto couldn't believe he was a father. He didn't thought that it was real when he first heard the news that she was pregnant, but now, seeing the baby with his own eyes, his heart just felt soft, and he no longer desired to go back to Earth. Those thoughts escaped his head a long time ago. Right now, he's going to stay here and live his life. 4 years passed. Naruto and Samantha went to spend some time together. As they left their son with Samantha's family, they were coming home. This was the day that Raphael and Momoshiki was going to do their plan. As both Naruto and Samantha reached at the door, Naruto touched the doorknob. As he moved his hand and looked on it, there was blood. What is this? Naruto asked. As he burst in the door, when he got there, the sight that he saw was his heart felt like it was stabbed 100 times over. As he saw his son on the ground, Samantha's mother, her brother, her father, her entire family and his son was lying down in a pool of blood. Naruto thought that it was fake as Samantha broke down in tears. Naruto then felt a lot of presence entering outside. As he walked outside, his power was flaring because of his anger. As he saw Momoshiki and Raphael. Hello Naruto, said Momoshiki. As 10 trained soldiers surrounded Naruto, 10 of Momoshiki's strongest elite Otsutsukis, and 10 others of Raphael's strongest. Did you do this? Naruto asked, the words barely escaping his lips. Yes, we did, said Momoshiki, as Raphael chuckled a bit. Well, you're getting too strong, my boy Naruto, and it's time that we take you out. Tears are running out of Naruto's eyes. Now, said Momoshiki, as they all fired a beam towards him, all of the soldiers. Naruto placed up a shield, and none of the beams were getting through. Naruto let out a small roar, and it blew all of them back, as Samantha was crying and trying to come outside. Stay inside, Naruto said in a deadly tone. It was not really focused on her, but because of everything that was going on. Naruto was so enraged, as he wasn't focusing. He only saw red. Naruto, said Kurama, as Naruto and Kurama has become very close over the years, seeing that Naruto was immortal and Kurama was within him. Naruto could also bring out Kurama because of him working on some new, strange otsutsuki things and some sealing. He can bring out Kurama for Kurama to run and enjoy himself. But right now Kurama was inside sleeping, as he had to come back. Naruto was only seeing red as Kurama said, "This is a trap, something is wrong." Suddenly, Naruto was hit by something as he looked down to see a paper. The paper burned in flames, and a symbol when he lifted up his shirt was on his stomach. Kurama then stopped talking as Naruto connection was cut. "Do you really think that this can hold me?" said Naruto as he started to flare up his chakra again as he was hit again and again and again and again, the symbols covering all over his body. He then felt all of his energy and his strength gone. He dropped to his knees. Momoshiki and Raphael got in front of him. "Well, now Naruto, it's time for you to die," said Momoshiki as he pulled out a dagger. "This dagger is going to kill you." As Momoshiki raised up his hand, but before he could stab Naruto, a black darkness came out of nowhere and blew Momoshiki and Raphael away, as they could see eyes. "What is this?" asked Momoshiki. "I don't know," said Raphael. The darkness chuckled. "You two are going to die for this," the darkness said, as it swallowed up Naruto. But guys, I'm going to be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. But I'm all for now, guys. Peace